today I'm mixing it up a little bit and I'm going to talk about tea. Actually, we're going to talk about tisanes because that's what all of these are. None of them are totally black or totally green teas. They're kind of a mix of things as well as a mix of loose leaf and all that kind of jazz. Now, I'm not one of those people who's going to get pretentious on you and say loose leaf tea is the only kind of tea because, let's be real, Luzziane is the only tea you need to be using for sweet tea. Believe it. And aside from that, I have quite an addiction to picking up different teas and trying different things, and some of them are things that I have tried out and stuck to because they're completely and wonderfully amazing. Something that I found out about a year ago, I believe, was fandom teas on Adagio Tea's website. Yeah, words. And this one is from the Teen Wolf collection and is Ginger Fabulous. So it's got a delicious blend of white peach, ginger, and peach oolong. So it's got a little bit different stuff. I don't think this has any sort of caffeine in it, so it's okay to drink it at night. But it has a little bit of peach, tiny bit of ginger. I like to add a little bit of more ginger to it just because I like ginger. And, of course, I like to add some honey to it because honey is wonderful. And then I have this one from the Harry Potter fandom collection, and it is Felix Felicis, and it is, you know, the good luck serum kind of thing. And this one is good if you like coffee-ish stuff, like darker teas, and it just has a nice flavor to it. It's kind of caramelly, kind of just a little bit, not like super dark. It's not going to be like a Sumatra kind of coffee, but it's definitely like a darker tea that is delicious. I have quite the obsession with celestial teas because they are quite, I don't know how organic they are, but they're all like caffeine free, and I think they're loose leaf-ish. It's not like the Adagio teas where it's like in a bag or anything like that, but you know, it's nice because you can pop one in a glass and you're good to go. Some of my favorites are Jammin Lemon Ginger, which is nice to add to like a regular black tea. So if you're having black tea in the morning, you can add one of these in there if you're feeling kind of congested and stuff like that, because, you know, lemon and ginger. It's good stuff. This one actually has caffeine in it, a little bit, not a whole lot, but it is a green tea that has white tea in it, so it just has a little bit of a different taste to it. It almost has like a citrusy taste to it, but it's nice because if you're one of those people who's like, I don't need a lot of caffeine, I just need a little bit of something, this is a good place to go. Something that I love year-round, but especially in the wintertime when the mint plants in my backyard have kind of died back, is this peppermint tea from Celestial Seasonings. And this is nice because it helps with like bloating and indigestion, but it's also just nice flavor because it's straight up peppermint. It's not going to be like sweet, but it's definitely like that peppermint flavor that's just really, really nice. Celestial Seasons did come out with a couple of new teas this season as far as like the Christmassy ones go, but I have not been able to find them. I'm trying to, can't find them anywhere. And I don't want to buy them off of Amazon because for whatever reason on Amazon they're like super expensive. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. There's one that's like cranberry something or another. I think it's like cranberry vanilla, or I don't know. It was something like different, and I was like, okay, I gotta try this, but I haven't been able to find it. So there's that. I know I mentioned that other green/white tea, but if you like chai tea but you don't want it to be as harsh as the black tea, the chai white tea from Stash is really good. It has that same like chai flavor, but it's not as like dark. This tea is a lifesaver. I am not joking. This thing has gotten me through some hard times having to do with like gluten pains and stuff like that. Every once in a while I'll get cross-contaminated or whatever, and it just hurts for days unless I have some of this, and then for whatever reason all the pain is gone in like a day or two. It usually takes a couple of tea bags, but I don't know why. I don't know why, but this stuff is magical. I don't like the regular detox tea, it just doesn't taste that great, but the berry detox, amazing. Amazing. And last but not least, I threw away the box because I was putting it in this tray thing that we put our tea bags in, but this is Tazo's Calm. It has chamomile in it, and it says a comforting herbal infusion of chamomile, rose petals, and soothing herbs. So it's not straight up chamomile. I know some people just don't like just the chamomile, so I like this because it is really, really nice and just really wonderful, and it calms you down. Like, if I'm getting angry about something, I'm just like, have one of these, and you just kind of go. You're mellow. You're good. So I hope you enjoyed my video about tisanes and teas and things and wonderfulness, because I love tea and tisanes and all the things. I was recently educated on the difference between the two, and so if you don't know, tea is like black and green tea, like strictly black and green, and tisanes are basically anything else you can make tea with that aren't black and green tea leaves. So there's something that you've learned this week. I hope you guys go check out some awesome teas. Let me know below, what are your favorite teas and tisanes and things like that? What's your favorite hot beverage when it's cold outside? When it's warm outside, shoot, I will drink some hot tea stuff every time of the year. And as always, have a great day and keep reading.